All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this Colecast presentation. We got the HoN Invitational going on, and we are done with the groups and on into the brackets. Right now, we got to treat tmsR taking on the diesel electric locomotives. It's going to be a good one. I'm, of course, your casting host, Babe, and with me, once again from the Team Stay Green casting crew, we got Mangy Bra. What up, dude?
Very, very little. Just watched the breaky game. That was awesome, awesome. But I'm excited for this series. We're getting into the best of threes now. This is where it gets serious, and that's what I'm in for.
Yeah, absolutely. This is also to get into the money, which I know to these teams it's not as important. And I mean, Keizu, like you told me a couple days ago, he's just very happy, and his team's very happy to be here playing against the best of the best, and really just getting some practice and showing the competitive scene and the community that it's not necessarily about making tons of money. It's about having fun and playing some competitive HoN. So they're looking to show what's up right here, but they just lost to Lions, got their fifth here though, and so they're going to be looking to make a show of it against Loco.
Yeah, Shams has returned, and I believe that put them into second spot because of that. Yeah, so well,
Yes.
this is obviously second. So yeah, so obviously it did shape it around a little bit differently because they lost that game.
Yeah.
But still in a pretty strong position, and of course making it through the group stages is something, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, absolutely. If they do make it past this one, then they go on into that semifinals to place Internet Gangsters. The Locomotives on the other side have been doing pretty well
Oh my.
themselves, but we got to talk about some of these picks already, Minji.
Jereziah and Dark Lady. It's been a while. I've missed you guys. I've missed you guys. They've 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 dropped off the scene. There's no two ways about it. Those two heroes. I think I've seen Dark Lady and Jereziah picked up like occasionally in between. I don't think I've seen too much success with them, but like I remember back in the day, that was a combo that no one wanted to deal with. So, what do you reckon about the old Dark Lady Jereziah?
I reckon that they just picked a whole ton of heroes. That Dark Lady Jereziah
Really?
is going to be interesting, but Ophelia thrown in on top of that. They're going to get the double heal combination. Then you put a Wild Soul in there. Keizu going to be playing one of his signature heroes in the Wild Soul on Suicide. And this tmsR team looks very, very interesting. If you replace that Jereziah with something else, I would say this is the strongest lineup ever. But Jereziah himself, this is a risky pick. If they can play it well and execute it, this could be extremely, extremely strong. But what do you think about this Hellborn team?
Hellborn team. Warbeast, man. I love Warbeast. I love seeing it. I think it really, just with the second ability, put in that suicide lane, you know, it gets levels because it's at the tower. It's safe. It's got a fair whack of health, like early on, a decent amount of armor. It can survive. Plus, it always has lane control, and you give this buff to your team that just helps every lane get those last hits and take over the game. So I love the Wild Soul pickup. Witch Slayer we're seeing in there, and looks like Witch Slayer is going to be. Are they gonna? No, they can't. I lied. I was thinking Tri-Lane, but I forgot that they had a Tempest. I know, I personally like the Legion side better, but only because I think the heroes are cooler. I know I shouldn't be basing my judgments off that, but it is a factor.
There is
It a
literally
factor.
nothing wrong with that, Mangy. 100% okay with that. Dark Lady, very, very cool. And Jereziah, he is using this, I believe this is Pride Jereziah, one of the 7 Deadly Sin avatars, which
Yes.
there are so many damn avatars for this game. I was trying to look up yesterday, like, some of these new avatars that I'm giving out. I'm like, I don't even know what these look like, and I'm giving out these avatars. And I'm, like, scrolling through, and I'm like, there are literally, like, probably over 1,000 alt avatars.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until I went through and I did, you know, all the default avatars, so if I have a random or something at the end of a game, and there is an insane amount of avatars. How many dev avatars in itself? Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure
I vowed
Devo is up to 10.
Yeah, I actually vowed to quit HoN for 2 weeks when Devo Avatar got released, so I've boycotted that quit for a little bit now, but it has to come. It has to come. I can't believe there was another Dev one released. It is pretty cool though. I will go ahead and stick with that.
Yeah, the new Devo one. Okay, so look at this. Double pulls going on here. Warby's going to be pulling the bottom creeps. He's going to pick those up. Dark Lady takes her creeps directly to the Wild Hunters in the jungle. I've seen this a few times now.
Yeah, 007.
Yep.
007.
007 ran this as he misses the last hit on the Wild Hunter. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate,
that's a bit
but
unfortunate.
and something we mentioned in that 007 misses the second
Missed
one.
another
Moon.
one.
What is the ping here for Moon? 144. So
It is a little bit hard to judge it, I guess, but I don't know. That's a bit unfortunate. It's funny. Wait, who's? So they're gonna give the farm to the Aluna?
yeah,
Dark Lady's gonna get an extreme amount of levels. They do suffer on gold a little bit, I believe, but gets like those levels like crazy.
yeah, it's all about getting the last hits here. Like you said, the gold might be a little bit lower, but he will be able to, with these spawns, he will be able to clear out all 5 spawns, if not more, in this jungle camp.
Too bad, Ophelia.
To Battlephilia. That's true. So he's just going to kite these around, maybe bring them into the lane. There's no other additional spawns just yet, so yeah, he's just going to take them on into the lane right now. Dark Lady is going to get cut off by the Hellhounds. Nice body blocking going on. But these creeps do eventually just head into the lane, and no worse for wear.
Yeah, well, he's gonna gain lane control back again. So I was saying, like, one of the big things about Warbeast is you get lane control, then we see Moon taking that over. So he's gonna get pretty much all the creep waves that he was missing, plus those jungle camps. I think it's gonna make the Ophelia suffer more than anything, just slowing Ophelia down a little bit. But I'm sure Ophelia's happy to give that one away. Do you see in the mid lane was the interesting one? But Tempest actually ganking top lane. Wild Soul's in a lot of trouble here. There comes the stun.
He's going to try to turn it around. Oof.
Oh my god.
Almost got the turnaround on Witch Slayer right there, but the Tree Eater's just a little bit too powerful, and KZU does go down, so even with having the Ward of Sight in this location, I wasn't able to spot out the Tempest. It's interesting. A lot of times we've
Hasted Tempest, I believe. So.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So KZU just getting kind of caught out by the lucky rune.
It's always a bit devastating to die to that first rune. That's haste is just scary, man. Like, what can you do? What can you do? 520 movement speed when you've got no boots. Life is hard.
It is. It is. Just be glad that you can't go over that 520 mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be kind of
Fade
ridiculous.
misses stun.
Yeah, they're getting the dual lane here against Jeremiah, and how's Six doing? Currently at 7-0 CS. Got the levels.
Not terrible. Not terrible. In that mid lane, you tend to just get experience. It's hard to box someone out of the mid lane completely. And being a Jeremiah, he's got that heal. The chances of him dying is pretty low unless they can get that extreme burst off. But he's been keeping himself out of the firing range there.
Yep, doing a good job. Warbeast has managed to get some levels in the bottom lane. Gonna throw down a Ward of Sight. That was a misclick. He was trying to eat a tree.
Oh my. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't even make sense to me. Like, what kind of ward's that? But yeah, it makes a lot of sense that he misclicked. That's unfortunate. That's a Ward of Sight down for them.
Yeah, he really wanted to have that off to the left side. Trying to make sure that he was going to be able to get some additional vision, that he wasn't going to get ganked by something like a roaming Jeremiah. But speaking of that gank potential, I mean, there really isn't a whole lot to be fearful of, especially once he gets level 6, as there is exactly one stun on this team, and it's not even a stun, it's an immobilize.
A Luna, I guess.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
Yeah,
The 1 second Emerald Lightning.
Yeah. It is, this team is so interesting. I got nothing else for it. It's just an interesting team to see.
Yeah, and it's going to be very interesting to see how it works out for them.
Yeah.
Right now, they're going up against a very stun-heavy team in the Hellborn. Witch Slayer, Fate, 2 of the longest stuns of the game right there, in addition to the Tempest Glacial Blasts, which just tons of long-duration stuns on this Hellborn team.
Yep. Pyromancer actually warding up those Ancients early, seeing KZU doing those, didn't entice him too much, so he wanted to get rid of that form of farm for the Wild Soul.
And not only did he actually block the camp, he was actually able to get Boo Boo down to extremely low HP. I don't think he got the kill. Boo Boo was sub 100 though, and he did die. No, he's in town. Okay, so KZU had to send the bear back to town to get some regen. Doesn't want to have to burn the bear cooldown.
Yeah, of course. It's just so risky to lose that bear early on, before level 6 especially. But
Bottom lane, Ophelia, being played by Tankafet, has hit level 6. And now going to be pushing out the tower along with Dark Lady and Luna. Agility boots activated, and they're going hard on this tower. Top lane, they're trading it though. Nice deny coming in from KZU as the bear gets credit for that kill.
that feels really bad, right there. It was a beautiful deny from KZU, but he's also going to start being able to have some presence in this lane now. It's going to move further and further back to his side. It's going to get more and more dangerous for Witchslayer and Tempest to be there. So hopefully Wild Soul can pick up some farm now. Fade's popped that Reflections, but it looks like he's just going to opt to run through the river and pick up. No, I guess just going to the mid lane.
Yeah, was looking for maybe somebody that might have been caught out of position, but with, I believe, only 15-second duration on level 1 Reflection, 20 seconds, so very, very short. If you're not able to find somebody quickly, you will not be able to use a kill there. And this tower is being committed to. There's the Glyph Fortification going to be activated. TP is coming in. Pyromats are going to drop the skills onto a Catman champion. Nice deny coming in from Mega Beaver. And there's the minimize. Dark Lady going to get Elemental Voided. Oh, sent back by Ophelia. Well played here by Tankafet, making sure that his carry does not die and baiting out not only TPs, but the Elemental Void.
They did get the deny at the very least, but yeah, that's I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that Legion won that exchange there. It also puts Dark Lady back in base, giving the opportunity to regen and just come back and farm, as you see.
Yes, sir. As she is going to use the charging strikes here. With Dark Blades activated now, going to be closing the distance onto Mr. Ling. She's got the Ghost Marches as well. Power Throw goes out. 2 more autos from Dark Lady. Gets the charging strikes. And there it is. Down goes poor little Mr. Ling. And Dark Lady picks up her first kill in this game.
Dark Lady's really going to take off right now with that kill, with the just complete free farm and the tower. Even though it was denied, he's sitting at close to 400 GPM right now. And that's not something you can complain about. Next, following that up, is the Fade, who actually gank on the top lane. Oh my god! Wild Soul completely blocked in there. And,
not bad, as Jeremiah is taken out by the combination of Fade and Pyromancer down at the bottom river. So trading kills once again. Nope, that was not a trade. That was 2 kills in favor of the Locomotives. tmsR just getting kind of caught out of position, and that's 2 big heroes as well.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see. Jeremiah is having a bit of a hard time going up in that 2v1 lane. And Fade, of course, with that 2v1 presence, complete free farm. Almost 400 GPM right now. What do you expect to see from Fade? Do you think we'll see the old Codex or a Portal Key Rush?
I think it completely depends on what Witchslayer is going to be able to do to shut down this Dark Lady. If Witch is going to be able to get this Portal Key in the next 2 minutes and just completely shut down Dark Lady by being level 11 very, very soon here, then I think that Fade will maybe go for that early Codex to try to help keep the Dark Lady shut down. Outside of that, I think that she's probably going to go for a Portal Key, or could even go for something like, oh my god, a Hellflower. Maybe to try to lock down the Jeremiah before he's able to get his spells off. Another possibility that's very rare would be a Nullifier Blade as well. But middle lane, they are going to turn it around onto this Dark Lady here. She's going to get not stunned. Oh, she got the Repel off.
Yeah.
Fade gets out of there, activating the Reflections as well. And I don't think the Hellborn can actually do a whole lot more here.
Yeah, Legion wants to push this. They do have 3 Minotaurs sitting on Tankafet. They've also got the Wild Soul Bear. And of course Jeremiah in the background.
Yeah, it's all 5 players for him here. Will they try to put a stop to this? I don't think they should. Warbeast is in the bottom lane. Although, he could be coming in right now. That's actually a TP from Pyromancer. And she's going to get stunned out. There's the power throw. There's the stuns. And see you later, Mega Beaver. Tempest going to be coming in as well. Elemental Void is back up. Warbeast not going to be heading over there. There's a big stun onto Ophelia, but she gets the ultimate off. There's the Elemental Void into the Soul's Blessing. Witchslayer going to be draining, trying to get enough mana for a miniaturize there. There's the miniaturize going to be going out onto Dark Lady, it looked like. Dark Lady will drop to the Tempest Elemental minions, and there's the first hit root onto Fade. Fade going to be trying to get away, but oh my god, Panny going to be able to get a kill onto Ophelia as well. And the HoN team is just, they're livid.
I don't know how that happened. I really thought the Legion had that fight after the Soul's Blessing was pulled. But beautiful plays, really, from the Fade there, managing to pick off that Dark Lady.
I think that a lot of that was just from the elemental minions that were never addressed and the consistent damage coming out of the tower. There was a lot of just right-click physical damage from those two sources that were just constantly whittling the Legion team down.
I'm still surprised that they won that fight. It was a really nice Elemental Void, but the Soul's Blessing kind of just countered that completely. No damage coming out from the Hellborn side. But I think Hellborn's going to take that win.
Oh yeah, they're very, very happy with that. If the Elemental Void had been able to get off before Ophelia had used the ultimate, I think that fight might have been a different story, and the Hellborn team might have just crushed. But wasn't able to quite get it off in time, but Witchslayer did pick up the portal key after that fight.
So that means we're most likely going to see something like a Codex. I would expect to see a Codex here on the Fade just to give that extra burst damage, since they do have that initiation on the Witchslayer straight up.
Yep, very real possibility. 1,000 gold away from a Codex if that's the route that Fade wants to go. Or about 1,000 gold away from a portal key as well. So look for those items to come up next as Witchslayer is going to try to defend
back in this mid lane.
Yep. He can try to D once more. He really wants to hit level 11 so that he can start to kill this Dark Lady before she gets vestments, before she gets any kind of tanky items. And the Hellborn are not giving up on this tower, and they're trying to clear it out. The tower will go down. Repel on Dark Lady. He's going to go in with the silence on the Pyromancer. The Legion team gets the tower. Witchslayer portal keys on out of there. And, alright. Looks like they're both going to stick around here. They don't want to give anything up.
Bit of a Mexican standoff right here.
Very true.
Playing some chicken, seeing who's going to back off first, and it looks like it is going to be the Legion side. Jeremiah picking up that mana ring. Sorcery.
Yeah, he's going to get that ring and just keep on spamming the mana. Somebody's getting sent to town, it looked like, but maybe not. I don't know what that was all about. Legion team, they're going to group up and start trying to knock these towers down, though.
Yeah, the towers getting a little bit pumped here. This mid tower is taking a lot of pressure, but Legion side really wants to defend this one. There's the tower defenses.
They're going to go in, and Dark Lady annihilates Pyromancer with those Dark Blades activated. Drops the cover of darkness as Witchslayer and Fade are trying to get out of there. Fade has activated the reflection for another 15 seconds. And will the Hellborn team try to re-engage? Witchslayer wants to come back in. This is a very dangerous
portal key 4-man stun. Oh no.
I don't know about this. Fade is... Oh, there's the Ward of Revelation drop. Dark Lady gets the silence off onto 2. There's the Glacial Blast going to be stunning out Dark Lady. But she gets the reflection. She's going to be all right. Boo Boo going to want to try to interrupt the Tempest port. Not going to happen as Tempest will get out of there.
How is no one dying? How is no one dying right here?
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane...
Yeah. Mr. Ling's been just kind of... It has been pretty much a 4v5
it has.
For a lot of these fights.
He's getting his farm on, though. Takes that tower down up to 250 gold per minute. As Tempest gonna get caught out in silence right now. Tempest does go down. He has a buyback available. Will he use it and TP back in right here? Luna gonna get taken out by the Silver Bullet. As it looks like Dark Lady's still going hard, which they're going to minimize Jeremiah. There's... Oh, Dragonfire gonna be coming in right there. The Blazing Strike finishing him off. And Jeremiah goes down, so... No Tempest ult needed, and they're able to take down Jeremiah. Luna save the tower.
I'm so surprised at what's happening right now. Like, they're going for some really early pushes, and they're non-relenting on this mid lane. I don't think the Legion's left it in a while. And a lot of the time when you see Dark Lady, you see a lot more passive farming coming out from the Dark Lady, especially when Dark Lady looks like he's going for a Null Stone rather than that Rune Cleaver. What is happening, Beef?
I'll tell you what's happening. It's the Nullstone Jeremiah Repel combo, as Dark Lady is going to get caught out up top. She's going to try to get away. There's the charging strikes. Warbeast is there. Here comes Fade as well. And Moon is just like, team? Team, please.
Team. I see the Nullstone, but I almost would have preferred to see if he wasn't. I don't know, Beef. I don't know. I don't like the first item Nullstone. I don't like it.
I think that he's not wanting to play PvE. He wants to be a battle Dark Lady with this Nullstone and Repel.
If he was a battle Dark Lady, though, that's what I mean. I'd prefer to see, an Energizer picked up some build-up items that, they can give him some early game presence rather than a Nullstone that he can't get anything out of it until he gets it. Nullstone feels like more of a farming defensive item than a PvP item. But I do respect the fact that they have been pushing. They haven't been sitting back and farming. I always like to see a lot of action, and there's been a lot of action. Just sometimes they haven't been
not
quite.
A lot of kills. Yeah.
Yeah. It's surprising.
I just looked at the scoreboard and see 12 kills on the scoreboard. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Are we in the right game?
They haven't stopped fighting yet, but. A lot of kills just haven't gone onto the board, and I guess we've got a triple heal combo with that Astrolabe on the Ophelia, and of course the Soul's Blessing and Protective Charm. So it makes the Legion side extremely hard to kill, and I guess because they've consistently been putting pressure on the Hellborn side, Hellborn's kind of just sitting back and being safe. I don't know what to say, Beef. I just don't know what to say.
I'm not quite so sure either, and the Hellborn team, they definitely want to get some pickoffs, but they're playing some 5-man HoN right now on the Legion side, making it real hard for Witchslayer and Fade to find these pickoffs, which, in my opinion, is exactly what tmsR should be doing. The second that they start getting picked off here is the second they're going to let this game slip out of their hands. They will fall behind in terms of resources, but they're not going to fall truly far behind in terms of this game as long as they're grouping up and consistently trying to apply pressure.
Yeah, it's definitely nullifying the effect of the Fade Witchslayer combination. Fade actually goes for a
Nullfire Blade.
Pushbook Nullfire Blade.
I told you it was going to be a Nullfire, man.
Oh, Aluna. Oh no.
We'll get caught out and killed. Dark Lady is going to try to get the counter, but there's the push kick. There you go. That's the power of the push kick right there. Not only going to be using that to get away from Dark Lady, but also from Wild Soul, even the Ophelia minions, if they're able to drop a stun on somebody.
Yeah. It's... Seeing his top lane, Wild Soul trying to pick up some farm up here too. Wild Soul's doing alright. I guess 271 GPM. You see a lot more consistent kind of farm on the Hellborn side right now.
Alright, Witchslayer is actually going to get just annihilated by Dark Lady. She's got that Nullstone protecting her from the Blazing Strike from Pyromancer. Oh, first hit root coming in, and Mega Beaver going to go down.
No!
Boo, stop, you're out of control.
That's just painful. The times that you see those is like that first multicast from Blacksmith when he hit 6. Devastating feelings.
Oh, it's even better. The Refresher Blacksmith with 4x4.
Oh no!
Stuns, and it's just like, well, that's 9 seconds of stun right there with 2,600 damage or something. GG. We're done, guys. I'll see you next week.
That's not a fun feeling, but yeah, Wild Soul is one of those heroes. I will have to mention though, Wild Soul went a completely different route and skipped out on the mock. I actually haven't ever seen Wild Soul skip out on a mock.
Really? Yeah, it will happen sometimes. What did he go for? The Soul's Bulwark. All right.
Yeah, Souls.
Yeah.
Souls, yeah.
Just...
I like it. I do like getting the build-up items, and I just haven't seen it competitively yet. I think this is the first game I've seen a Wild Soul competitively skip out on a mock. In a TMM maybe, but...
From here, he'll most likely go into a Demonic. If not Demonic, then he will go into an Abyssal Skull.
Yeah.
And then from there, I believe that he will go Thunderclaw into a Charged Hammer.
Oh, I love it.
So, I believe that's the likely build that we will see here from the Wild Soul. And I like that build quite a bit, but having the Soul's Bulwark nice and early does help his team out quite a bit when they're trying to group up and push.
They just munted 2 towers in extremely fast after getting those picks at top, so the team is starting to shape up now, and HoN's slowly starting to fall behind. They're just not being able to move around, get the picks that they want, which is what's going to keep them ahead. DD Warbeast, though, is sitting in that Congo pit, ready to go. Fade's looking out, kind of scouting around, looking for some kills now. But again, it's a 5-man gank squad here. Like, there's no relenting from this league.
It's what they call in Dota. They're playing 5-man Dodo. Like, it's just what they're doing. They use it kind of as a pejorative sometimes, but right now this is what the Legion team should be doing, in my opinion. And they're going to go ahead and start working on Congo right now. And, there's a big stun coming out, but the repel was there. Yolm going to get locked down and taken out. The Hellborn team going to immediately fall back.
Cover of Darkness stopped anyone on the Hellborn side being able to counter-initiate.
Just kidding! There's a big hole into everything! Dragonfire going to be coming out along with the combo from Pyromancer, dropping the Blazing Strike onto Wild Soul, but Wild Soul is surviving. The Glacial Blast going to be going out, but Tempest going to be taking a lot of damage. Wild Soul is taken out. Dark Lady trying to get out of there, and Witchslayer has the stun available. Will he be able to get the line stun off? No, there was a repel there. Jeremiah going to be trying to escape as well. Fade activates the reflection, catches out Jeremiah into the Burning Shadows repel. Burning Shadows. Oh my gosh. And that was big. Banny. He didn't drop his Striders. He dropped a big ass Tempest ultimate.
Damn right. Witchslayer did buy back for that fight to secure those kills, but
worth.
There was just a little hot pot of people sitting in that Condor pit. And Penny said hello. So a big fight for the Hellborn side, and that they weren't. What?
I don't know what that was, yo. I watched that entire thing. Yolm's just like killing a Catman champion, and Darklight's like, "Why, hello there." Just like comes up and just kills him. It was a bad day to be
It's
Olin.
so bad, because I was just casually talking to it. I was just looking over. I was just like, what's gonna happen here? Goodbye, poor Witchslayer. Your life was long and meager. I don't know.
I don't know either, man. This is an odd game.
Yeah. I think we've had some just odd setups today, man. Like, it's been kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Could be in trouble in the bottom lane. Gonna use the push stick. Gets out of there. So once again, that push stick doing a lot of work in Starklighter.
Yeah. It's the second time actually he's gotten out because of it, and I like the pickup. I do. I think he might have been aiming for something like a Codex straight up, but then when they started falling behind, he swapped it out, and I do like that. I really do.
Yeah, I like it a lot as well. Another thing with that Nullfire Blade, gonna be able to purge Dark Lady's Dark Blade. So if he drops it on the repel as well, I mean, it's gonna get rid of a couple of very important things.
Soul's Blessing, Protective Charm, you know, the Dark Blades. There's some pretty hectic stuff that it does remove, and
With
I
that
don't believe it doesn't get rid of Barrier, because Barrier is a state, right? Correct?
I'm not sure, but with that being said, they're gonna need to pop that Nullstone somehow before getting the purge off, and really the only things that are superior magic, I believe, are going to be the ultimates from Witch and Pyro, and then of course you have the push stick. I don't think that's gonna work either, so I don't know.
Do they count as superior though? They don't count as superior.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because they're just magic. You can't actually target those abilities unless you get that what do you call it? Staff of the Master on
Witchslayer.
Yeah, so I think
I don't know. This is awkward.
that's the only superior. Damn. That's gonna be extremely hard to deal with.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if that Nullfire Blade does pay off, if they're ever going to be able to get those purges off appropriately. But right now, Dark Lady
Still
is...
purge someone else, though, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. TDL looking very good. There's Barrier Idol just picked up as well. Wildzol looks like he might be going for the Mock of Brilliance. He's saving up a lot of gold, or he could be just looking for that 3,500-ish mark to actually finish up the Demonic Breastplate. Dark Lady's banking 2,800. What's she going for next, Manji?
Could be going for the Dawn, like it does, or even the what do you call it? God damn it. I'm losing my mind. Geos. I'm trying to say the HoN name.
There we go. Just call it a Manta style. Feel good.
Manta style. But Wild Sword does look like he's going for the mock, so he picks up that Sword of the High. Of course, there is the chance of... No, there's no chance of Doombringer. What am I saying?
Very, very little chances, yes.
Yeah. It'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Would be. It would be. But
If
right
you kill
now,
your bear, Doombringer on it, does it drop the Doombringer?
I don't know. I don't think Doombringer can be held by the bear, but I could be wrong.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Either way, there's a bit of a push going here with the Warbeast and DD, plus that token.
Yeah, he's doing work, and this Mr. Ling, he's kind of gone unnoticed, 400 GPM. Dark Lady is going to charge on in here with the Nullstone and the Repel. I can't even see the hero. She's just a mass of effects right now.
The purple shields are so nice.
It's pretty absurd. Like, she's literally just glowing blue and purple and yellow. And
It does go for the Frostburn. Yeah, so...
There we go. Gonna go in right now on to Warbeast. He's getting silenced and slowed, but he's able to just walk away with the 16 armor afforded to him by that Soul's Bulwark. He doesn't take a whole lot of damage from Dark Lady.
That tower's going to drop extremely soon too and just open up the base for Hellborn side. Plus they still have that token.
Oh, they're actually going to go into Witchlayer right here, getting stunned out by the Minotaurs, and Mullen will drop. There's the cover of Darkness going out onto 4 players, and Warbeast's going to use the ultimate to run away. The Hellborn team has to full-fledged retreat right here. Pyromancer are going to get caught
Oh my
out.
god!
I don't know about that one, Mega Beaver.
He tried to pull it out there, but just goodbye. Like, no chances. No chances.
No chance indeed. So, not looking so hot right there for the Hellborn team, as Legion, they're starting to look pretty good.
Got to give props to Tankerfett there, catching that Witch Slayer out of position, and that just set everything up there. Once the Witch Slayer went down, there was a lot more. That the Hellborn just had no chance of fighting that one, losing a lot of that lockdown.
Yeah, absolutely is. Dark Lady is doing some ancients here. They have been blocked for a little while by Mega Beaver, but TDL picked up another one of these, the Mighty Blades. What do you think that she's going to be,
Shrunken as well? Do you think? Is on top of... That's a lot of magic immunity.
It is, and it could definitely get pretty absurd.
Could be a Basher too. Basher as well is...
Which would be interesting, because that's one of the things that does counter a Shrunken Head Warbeast quite well, is that Basher.
Yeah, so I think I'd personally prefer to see a Basher picked up here, because I like going all in, and when you get 3 sets of defensive items, it makes me a little sad on the inside.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go full YOLO, and Moonmander, he's a gambler, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised.
I can see why he doesn't like Suicide as well. Like, he's always so aggressive, and like he outplays and he loves outplaying, and it does look like a Basher. He does pick up that dancing blade, so I love it.
Yes, very, very cool. And yeah, there's the quick blade into the Basher.
No buyback now though.
Screw it, man. YOLO.
Yeah, all in. And the tower is going to drop just instantly to that Warbeast. Warbeast doesn't have token anymore though. Ports have come back, and it looks like they're just... Oh my god, look how much damage those dogs did to that Rax.
Yeah, doing work right now, man. Both of these carries with the Bashers are getting pretty big, and it's starting to get real scary. Like, there was the Mock of Brilliance that was just finished up on Wild Soul as well, so going for the delayed Mock of Brilliance, I don't know. It's an interesting pickup here. It is, of course, going to help for a lot of different things, and when you're relying on a couple of portal keys on Fade and Witchlayer, that can definitely help out, and generally speaking, a squishy team here for the Hellborn team. Warbeast.
I'm just thinking that Dark Lady's going to be so hard to kill.
Yep.
So hard.
Yep.
The only thing you can kind of hope for is like a bash, a lucky bash with the immunity. You know, like he's just going to go ham on them, Beef.
I'm pretty sure that she's gonna finish this up with a wing bow. I mean, she's still got 3 more item slots, like,
Yeah,
or two and a half more item slots, something like that. Like, I think she's
can't
gonna
get
go
rid
for
of
a
the
wing
full
bow,
man
dude.
shield.
Like
Could.
wing bow, rift shards.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Do
Wing
you
bow.
think preemptively Warbeast might go for a Savage? Does have 3.2k saved up. I'd prefer to see him finish Demonic right now, or a Shrunken Head. What am I
I mean,
talking
he
about?
needs a demonic and a shrunken from here
Yeah.
to finish up into that savage would not be really out of place, but we'll have to see. He really does need those items, and he's going to be about a 3,700 gold away from finishing up the 2 of those, but probably going to be able to finish up a shrunken here. Needs to.
Wild Soul,
He's got no
please. Wild Soul, please. Demonic actually finished up, so he's kind of going all in as well. Like both teams, you know, they're not saving for buybacks. I don't think Witchslayer the only one that's really saved up for a buyback. Portal Key picked up on the Dark Lady.
Wait, no,
Beef?
he sold it.
Did he?
Right?
No.
Please?
No, he picked up a
Moon!
Portal Key.
Moon, please!
It's a Portal Key. He's ready, dude. His body is so ready.
Please, Moon, stop! Hey, Moonmander is a person that loves his portal keys. We've seen his famous portal key on Pharaoh and how much that can throw. We've seen his portal key on Aluna and how much that can own. This is the first time we're going to see a portal key Dark Lady gonna get into position and drop the biggest silences and charging strikes the world has ever seen.
On top of that, Abyssal Skulls picked up on the Ophelia, so everything's kind of coming together right now for the Legion side. And, oh my god, the courier dies.
It's these stupid dogs, man.
Yeah, that's 2 hits from the Invis dogs. It's just as bad as Scout. Please, S2, fix. If you're gonna fix anything in this game, that. What?
Fix the damn.
They're just
Couriers.
magic communing that bear, mind the way. And the bear's just sitting in there, like the base. The base has no chance. Absolutely no chance. Look at the bears.
The Hellborn
Magic
team,
Union.
man, they
Oh, bash! Oh my god, the bashes! The bashes!
The Bashes are doing work. Okay, so bear down. Oh, Witchslayer gonna go in, stuns out some Ophelia minions before draining a creep. But the Hellborn team have kind of had their time in this game. Now they're in a position where they need to have a very, very good engagement to have hopes of taking a team fight. They do have that Shrunken Head, Elemental Void catching 2. Sheep gonna be going out into Jeremiah. Jeremiah gets annihilated right here. Warbeast gonna be going ham, but he gets rooted out right here. And with no Shrunken Head, he's getting locked down pretty damn hard. Dark Lady gonna take out Fade. Warbeast goes down to the Wild Soul. And the Hellborn team in bad shape. The Dark Lady was able to finish off 2 right there. The melee racks are going to go down. And that might be it right there. The vote to concede is put up. GG's are being called. Oh, Dark Lady gonna take down another one.
Portal Key.
I guess Portal Key Dark Lady
Yeah.
is a thing.
It's definitely. I've seen Scout do it. I can't see why Dark Lady wouldn't. Yes.
I don't know, man. G, like, this tournament's kind of insane. I'm getting a little bit upset right here, Mangy. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say at this point. But alright guys, we are going to go ahead and take a quick break then while we get game number 2 of this match set up. I mean, Mangy, you got any final thoughts about this one as Too Much Sugar goes up 1-0?
That last team fight, key point, Jeremiah just had to get the shield off. He died, he got the shield off onto Moonmander, and they couldn't touch him. Moon just cut through everything. But, mind you, that was 1 stun. Legion side had 1 stun. Like, 1 proper stun. I don't know, Beef. I don't know.
I don't know either, man. I guess we're done. Mangy and Beef out. Like we're out of here. See you later, guys. Oh, that was just the first game of a possible 3 right here between Too Much Sugar and the Diesel Electric Locomotives, guys. So we are going to go ahead and take a quick break. Get game number 2 set up in just a moment. This is, of course, Beef and Mangy. And before we do go to that break, I want to tell you one more time about the special we got running over at creative.com. They're running a DJ Rhapsody promotion over there. So if you've been looking for that awesome code, the Sound Blaster DJ Rhapsody, Well, you can get that with your purchase of any of the 3 select headsets that you see on your screen right now. Using the codes that you see as well, you will also get the big savings. Of course, $50 off on the Recon 3D Omega with that awesome sound card. And then, of course, the Tactic 3D Omega, $70 off. 10% off on the Tactic 3D Rage or Rage Wireless. And, of course, a DJ Rhapsody code with your purchase of any of those over at creative.com through the 27th of this month. This is, of course, US only right now. We're still trying to get it expanded into some of the other regions, but I'll keep you updated on that. And if you have any questions about the promotion, about the headsets, or really anything, feel free to send me a message here on Twitch or Facebook. Email me, tweet at me, do something, and we'll get in touch so we can help you out. But guys, we'll be right back with the HoN Invitational, sponsored by the HoNcast subscribers with Beef and Mangy. Don't go anywhere.